Good evening. How are you all doing? So, usually, when we speak about various things about self reflection, about this self discipline, consistency, tapping into Akashic intelligence, yeah, we speak a lot of things when we talk about self growth, when we talk about developing a progressive mind or uplifting ourselves to go to our fullest potential. So whatever it may be, what's the comes the first thing, or what's the common thing which we talk about, or most common thing, or the central point, I would say, where it actually the whole thing begins. Obviously, mindset, right? So it's all about the perspective. It's all about how you take things, or it all how we train ourselves to do something, or to do something great about ourselves, how to become a better version of ourselves. So for that, to have a better mindset, first thing we should do is we should declutter our mind. We should not have all those junk things happening in our mind. It's like a junk food in our tummy, right? We should have nutritious thought. You should have healthy thoughts. To put the healthy thoughts inside, or to go for some self-help books, or to watch videos which can actually help ourselves to uplift or to become a better person. The first thing is obviously we have to declutter it. Once we declutter it, when we remove all the unnecessary junk of items in our mind, that's when it happens, right? That's when we can put in good things or constructive things or things which make us to be progressive in life. So for decluttering things, for sorry, for decluttering the mind, what I suggest is I have few tips, or I would say few steps, or let's say there are some around 7 steps, or 7 ways, I can say 7 ways of doing things. The first thing is doing meditation. By that you will go inward, right? You reflect on yourself, on your mind, on your spirit, or on your inner being as a whole, because you want to have a healthy inner being. Unless you have a healthy inner space, you cannot have a healthy, you cannot create a healthy outer space for yourself. So for that, creating that healthy inner space, obviously it is very much needed that you do some mindful exercises, or go for some meditation practice on a daily basis. As a part of it, we can even do some deep breathing, which will help us to remain calm and anxious free, and I'm sorry, anxiety free. And the other thing is you can even go for diaphragmatic deep breathing, where you breathe your nose and exhale through your mouth. You might watch some videos on YouTube or internet to understand how is it, but it will surely help. And the second way, or second thing I would suggest is, uh, keep journaling, keep writing your feelings, your emotions, your creative thoughts, or your creative ideas, your goals on a daily basis. Fix a time. Usually I do it on a daily basis before I go to bed. Let's say you forgot it, or you weren't able to do on a specific day, then immediately, while having your morning tea, or while having your meditation, sorry, after having your meditation practice or daily exercise practice, you can write still about the previous days. Journaling, you can do that. Yeah. And when you talk about goals and objectives and all, the first thing is, the best thing, the best part we have to follow, or the one of the most important thing we have to mind, is our time. So obviously we need to prioritize the tasks. For that also, you can take the help of journaling for prioritizing your tasks, to which can help to reach your goals faster, or to motivate towards your goals in a better way. Okay. And third way I would say is check your digital habits, like watching phones, most of the time being on the mobile phone or tab or television. Go for digital detox. Just give yourself some time where you will be watching all these shorts or YouTube content, whatever. You might like having fun, or maybe it's a kind of recreation for most of us, or I would say for 99% of us who are living in this digital world. So fix some time and watch for a specific amount time. Like we restrict kids or our children, studying children, I mean, who are in schools and colleges, we restrict and we ask them to have a time limit for watching television, some entertainment shows and all. Similarly, we have to apply that rule on us. If at all you are a focused individual, you if at all you are somebody who want to make something big in life, right? And even don't keep unnecessary apps in your mobile. Don't clutter your mobile phone with unnecessary apps, with too many apps. Keep them to the minimal, right? And then comes, and even you be watchful what kind of stuff are you watching, whether it's YouTube or social media or whatever. That's a part of it. And the thing is, usually the saying goes, only a strong body can have a strong heart or a strong mind, right? Similarly, if at all you want to have a declutter your mind, the first thing is you should declutter your house also. Keep your surroundings neat at your home or in your room, whatever, whether you live in a own house or a rented house. Don't postpone to keep things nicely only when you buy a new home. No, any house is our house, whether it's rented or on, doesn't matter, right? You are living in it, that's your living space. So you have to keep our uh, living space clean and neat or tidy, right? Don't buy too many things, or don't fill too many clothes in your cupboards and all. If at all you are not using something, or if at all you feel they are gathering too many clothes or too many things, just check if at all it is useful to, and if at all it is not useful or not much of use to you, you can either give it to somebody who needs it, or you can even sell it for half price. Don't worry, don't take it to heart. We being in a community based society in India, we feel uh, awkward to sell old things. Don't worry, you can sell it on Amazon, or in other ways you can do that. Don't worry, just you can just sell it off, because anyway it's not useful to you, it can be useful to somebody. Let them use it, and you declutter your house, because only an open and clean environment can have a clean mind, or it will help to declutter your mind so that you can do something constructive for yourself. Also, you can focus on constructive things or progressive things. And the thing is, do exercise daily, at least 10 to 15 minutes. Do some kind of and do some kind of exercise which actually pump blood into your heart, okay, which gives you some energy, which vitalizes you, which some jumping jacks, or maybe stretching exercises is best, which I do every day. Because being in the IT industry, we obviously I own more a lot during the time, whether it's in the office or home, whether I'm working from office or home. So this stretching will help us to have some really good movement, and it will even develop some physical muscle which can give me strength. So you can do some or you can do Surya Namaskar, where it's a good exercise for the whole body. If you are interested enough, you can join a gym or go for jogging, but it should build up some kind of really good activity. It should pump some blood into your heart, right? Walking is fine, but preferably something better because you have to regenerate that energy early in the morning, right? And that energy carries the whole day, right? And then seek help, discuss with friends, have a good circle where you can talk to ideas. They can help you with some constructive advice. And when it comes to practicing social what I can say, good reputation, don't hesitate to say no. Okay, because okay, adding value to other, helping others is good, but not at the cost of your progressions in life, right? You might have some energy during the day where you have allocated, you have prioritized your tasks. So going to some extent where in your help is okay, but when you think it's actually disturbing your activities completely, or if at all it distracting you from your goals, learn to say no, whether at home or at office or anywhere, right? Because we should never lose focus on our big dreams, on our goals, even though it's adding value to others as a part of our growth. But still, we should never waver from our goals or dreams, whatever you call it. I hope this helped. Thank you so much. This is Bitrama signing off.